Good day, Methodist Dave here, professional theologian and Bible teacher with our daily devotional for Monday, March 2nd. I encourage you to read the whole second chapter of the book of Proverbs. We are going to focus on one verse today. We're going to focus on verse 6. For the Lord gives wisdom, and from his mouth comes knowledge and understanding. So God will give us wisdom if we're willing to act upon it or make use of it. Not all wisdom comes from God, but a lot does. You can learn things by trial and error and acquire wisdom on your own, but sometimes there is a divine wisdom, that flash of an idea, that impression, that intuition that God gives to us in our hearts. Sometimes it comes in our heart or it pops into our mind. I recall one time I was in the Atlantic City Convention Center and I overheard some people having a conversation, and I felt this strong impression that I should say something to one of the people. A verse came to mind from the Bible. So I came over and I says, and I gave them the verse. And then I walked away. Now, it was my choice to act on that impression, and I could have remained silent. Because, they probably laughed at me. They probably made fun of me. They probably mocked me when I walked away. Well, I didn't care. I was obedient and I said something to them. Now, what effect did that verse have on that person's life? I may never know. Have you ever gone through life and someone does something kind for you? You're in the drive-through and you pull up and they tell you the person ahead of you paid the bill for you. You might not have known that person, but you appreciate the fact that somebody stepped up and did something kind for you. That'll leave a mark on you. And maybe you'll treat somebody else with kindness that day later on. You'll pass that gift along. Pay it forward, they say. Well, perhaps that verse that I gave to them was like a seed planted in the heart. And maybe it grew. Maybe it bore fruit. I'll never know. But I was just one passing person in their life that they needed to hear from. If you've got a question about this or any other subject, drop me an email at methodistdave@gmail.com, and I'll do my best to answer your question. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good day.